let's see. Do I have light armor on? Yeah, I do. Okay. Nice. Okay. Is it just him? Because if that's the case, is he blind? Actually, you know what?
Attack!
Okay.
The light take you!
You messed with the wrong game.
Forwards. Save the last one for me.
Nice. That's cool. Okay. I guess I just kind of screwed us though, didn't I?
Into the fray!
Yeah. Good luck, buddy. Okay, so I don't understand how this works for her spell slots. Oh, I guess I could have delayed, huh? And I could have divine zapped. That was...
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Nice.
Let us not hesitate.
I think...
We march ahead.
Ooh. Nice. Okay. Armor +1. If I give this to her... Yeah. I have Lucky Braces on, so I'll give it to her. Oh, I won't. What if I give it to her? Nope. Okay, let's keep going.
They will break against our resolve.
Oh, we gonna kill this thing in one strike? Oh, hell yeah, we are. Divine Sap. Oh yeah, I can't. So I wanna pull up all the way.
You are today's sacrifice.
The light.
Ah,
You.
yeah, that was my bad.
We shall overcome. Take that.
There we go. Mastodon coming in clutch.
Our path leads on.
Okay.
The heartbeat quickens. Go for their hearts. I'll cut you wide open.
Damn.
No glory without risk.
Okay. What?
Magnesium Taurinus.
Damn.
The spirits demand your blood.
That was rough.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere. Wenduok!
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
I just realized I had muted myself there for a moment. Hopefully it was not for too long. If not, sorry about that. Demons are laying waste to Canobris. Why should I tell you anything? Who are you, tieflings? What is this place? What are you doing here?
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Are you tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the Underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
Never heard of the Underground Crusades before.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
What are you doing here?
That's none of your
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Sul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the Underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame, and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
She shrugs and turns away. Maze, does it really lead to the surface?
Yes. There are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the Underground Crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
Guess so.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
His eyes are filled with genuine concern.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
You hear a hint of emotion in Windwog's voice for the first time. The sword of holy flame. How did it wind up down here? We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you. I can help you, but you're going to have to pay for it.
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Windwog rewards Lan with an irritated glare.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Sure.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Oh my god. Just teamwork. Some interactive objects aren't easy to find. When moving past such an object, each character automatically makes a perception check. If the check is successful, the object is found and highlighted.
Now, what is that?
I do not believe this is possible.
Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude, but the figure was clearly crafted genuine. Feeling.
I will guide us.
I found...
The room looks like an improvised
something.
museum, or perhaps some kind of temple. Okay.
That is quite a discovery.
Grinding stone.
Without a
What's
doubt.
that there? I found something. What's that there? I found
What do we have
something.
here?
Forwards.
Oh, it's the sword. Hey, I found it. Guys, I found it. Okay. Day 15. Month Orotis. Year 4715. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Stephanie feels drops of searing blood run down her chest. The wound healed by Turandalev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber, this one or another one entirely. Stephanie's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into her mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery, they betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends. The people I swore to protect. The people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent world, mortal world. There they are, up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from the traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have my strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origins of these thoughts, Stephanie intuits that she can control them somehow. Let's try to look at them. You will heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Stephanie. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, "L'Oreal, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true?" The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. A majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance. His face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. "Only if you're willing, and only if you're ready. There's no going back." "Then don't waste your strength healing me," the girl whispers. "Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near." There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons, lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Stephanie's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called L'Oreal, who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. But Stephanie's determined to fight off the illusions. But Stephanie knows how to resist malign influence such as this. Fight off the... Okay, cool. I succeeded. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying. But Stephanie is stronger. She shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in the strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as though itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call L'Oreal. The foolish angel, struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old, and quavering. "Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven?" A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called L'Oreal. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grips on L'Oreal's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Stephanie senses the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing she hears is, "You'll kill me, monster, this I know, but one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and punish evildoers and traitors. Save and protect the innocent. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Stephanie does not hear the final words, but she seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from her lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in Stephanie's chest fades away. The edge of the scarlet wound closed, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Stephanie sees the flaming sword in her hand, or rather, its outline. The memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into her hand. Stephanie senses that it will return. All she needs to do is call it.
Hey! Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Yeah, I was. Sela kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Iomade.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
Lan looks at you dumbfounded.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
Windowog frowns. I think I saw the memories of L'Oreal, the angel who died here. You saw it too, the traitors, the dying girl.
L'Oreal? That really was L'Oreal? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Windowog watches you with suspicion.
Now, Wendowog, don't be a sore loser. She is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before her, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because she doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Lan nods towards you.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Seems I can control it.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Windowog stares at the divine light as if transfixed.
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Lead us to your chief, and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Skill checks, yep. Ooh, protection from evil. Did my body did that? That's crazy. The Manamith or whatever it is.
We
will prevail.
My blade.
They'll beg me to stop. maze sacrifice. The world in crimson.
Nice. Okay. What of angels? All creatures within 24 bursts centered on caster. You summon a soothing light, warming the hearts of your allies and obscuring the vision of your enemies. Every ally in a 20-foot radius gets 1 temporary hit point for 1 hour, and the enemies become dazzled for 1d4 rounds. Man, that's pretty good. But I think she'll probably cast Flare. Damn.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Nice. Okay.
We march ahead.
Okay, let's get some loot. What did I just get? I mean... Okay.
Our path leads on.
Let me draw the first blood. Go for their hearts!
Okay. Ouch.
You won't survive
Come on.
me.
Nice. Okay.
No match for me.
Good. Move forward. Okay. I'm gonna give 1 temporary hit point to my buddy. Never mind. Nice. Let's go take care of this
Endure
other guy.
this.
Nice.
I'll rip you apart.
I know, you're so violent. Okay.
Can't hide from
Oh,
me.
what the hell?
Do not waver.
Make every strike count.
Nice. Okay, so definitely gonna bless up for this
I'll
one.
cut you wide open.
Hit him.
They'll beg me to
Okay.
stop.
Never mind. It's unnecessary. Let's keep going.
I will guide us.
Oh, so we already made it to the... I wanted to go back to the jumping spot. Windua glances at Lan, who is fixing his slipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only two people here who sees things clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Soul. Well, Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. Lan. Windua grimaces, and a guttural, husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his sword to heart and fall here where he leads. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. the descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, but we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people, but it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. Windowog leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought. But we were prepared. We weren't prepared. Jeez, I can't read today. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. Windowog looks away. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they are going, all because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all of our problems. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. I mean, fair. Chief Soul is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my life. Windowog slows. You and your friends. You can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find the way out to the surface. I'll think about it. Let's go. Windowog nods. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Leaving a location. Nope. Before we do that,
Forwards.
there it is.
Well, this didn't go well.
Okay. Let's see.
Save the last one for me.
Ah, shit. What are those things? Small earth elementals. Okay, well, I don't think they can bleed, but, you know. Nice. Oh, okay. Combat's resolved. My Mastodon is just doing work. Nice. Wand of Cure Light Wounds. Who can have that? Okay.
I stand ready.
Nice.
The mongrel did it.
Okay, now we can leave. It's a camp. Your animal companions can wear equipment. Some of it is the same your characters can use. Wait, my character can wear... Hold on. I didn't know that. What the heck? Interesting. Okay. Nice.
We march ahead.
If you can hunt, you're welcome to stay.
Our path leads on.
Your first impression of the mongrel village is of a squalid dump. Wow, with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see mongrels gutting white eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectations hang in the air. Oh, you guys are going to be ready for some voice acting here. A heavy-set, aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance, with his pronounced teeth, and you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplanders and times are upon us indeed. Chief Soul, we found the angel's sword, and we found the one who can wield it. Lamb points at you. She had a vision, and now the angel's sword, together with the light of heaven, are somehow inside her. Gather the tribe. Anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Soul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan. Always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty. Too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Soul eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light o' heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There is always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the lights. One Winduwag stares at you intently, like a cat watching a bird, and shakes her head in warning. Is there someone else from the surface here? I'm gonna change the subject. I'm gonna delay it. So points out to the side. There he is, hale and hearty and prim as a peacock, just like me. So laughs, but quickly returns to business. Shh, not good. Too many uplanders. Shh, not good. Shh, not right. What are you up to here? You're not one of us. We're not your kind. When the time comes, we'll come to you, not you to us. Yeah, I don't want to be lawful. Because I want to be neutral good. But, you know, Lane speaks the truth. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command, bright, pure, dancing, and multicolored, sparks like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. The mongrels abandon their task and stare, transfixed. The light is bright, but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. You performed an action that was lawful. Soul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us. No, he came back from the dead. He came to save our children. Nan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved, as if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. Windowog hisses at you like an angry cat. See these fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women? Their blood will be on your hands. We have the blessings of the angels. We will survive and help the young tribesmen. Idiots, you see a bright light and now you think even the maze is no match for you? You always think the worst, Windu. We're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least, but one good fighter is worth 10 bad ones. You had the right of it, Lan, but we're neithers. We're going to wait. I sent a message to summon all the tribes. It will take time. Yes, but they will all come. They will all come for the light. Wait, Lan. Wait, Uplanders. Rest a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. Lan sighs. All right, Chief. Understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took us so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Windowog only grits her teeth in silence. We've leveled up. We will look at that in a moment. I want to loot stuff.
I will guide us.
Oh, is this the guy? Oh, this guy too? Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. An elderly man in expensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gorm. Yes, that Gorm. You have no doubt have heard of me if you spent any time at all in this city. I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived in the city then. You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived and the city's been raised to rebel. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Canaveras. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spent their lives traipsing from one ball to the next, but the Gorham Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city. I'll have you know, did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horgus Gorham to thank for that. How did you end up here? For a moment, Horgus' eyes focus on Camellia before his gaze returns to you. I wonder what that was about. Like everyone else, down I went when the cursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall, and I'm doubly lucky that I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings, and instead came across hunters from this settlement. Although I must say that when I first glimpsed their physiognomies, my life flashed before my very eyes, but they turned out to be decent chaps, frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. You don't speak very kindly of the mongrels, even though they saved your life. Pah! Kind words are for people with hours to fritter away on pleasantries. Horgus Gorham speaks his mind, and he pays for services rendered not with kind words, but with hard coin. I gave the mongrels my dagger in exchange for their help. Its handle is worth more than their whole village. Okay, well, what's the business proposition you have for me? I don't know what is happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface of the city, if there's anything left of it. You look like you spent your entire life surviving in the wilderness. I can't think of a better recommendation given the circumstances. You are strong, it will be no trouble to you, but I, alas, am not fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about through caves, playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It is good to have friends amongst the Canaveras elite. Camellia says. Yeah. Succeeded at... okay. Horgus' gaze is piercing. Are you taking advantage of my dire circumstance? Very well. Make it 2,000. Money first. I would gladly pay in advance, but all my wealth is up on the surface. Fear not, the word of a Gorm is worth more than platinum. Ask anyone. Horgus Gorm has never reneged on a deal. Alright, deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. We have to go. Go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. Okay. Now let's go explore and loot the village of all its goodies.
Without a doubt.
Very pretty. Just AK, so basic medicines, essential for using the treat affliction ability. Consume and use. There they are resting. Vendors allow you to buy weapons, armor spells, and potions and other things. Dyro can buy the trophies you've brought from the caves and sell as something you might need. An adventure that awaits you, for example, potions or cure light wounds. If I steal this, it's not stealing. Dyra! You there! A tall woman with a face deformed by an enormous swelling smiles broadly at you, showing off her double row of small sharp teeth. You, from the surface. You must be tough to make it all the way here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dyra. Let's trade. The people around here call me all sorts. Dyra the Hoarder, Dyra the Coin, Dyra the City Girl. Like, that's a bad thing. Haha. I trawl the caves, picking up all kinds of things from the surface that wash down here through your sewers. I trade all kinds of junk for food and clothes, but I only part with my best finds for coins. Got no coins, forget what money is? Well, then I have no use for you. If you want city goods, you need to pay for them with gold, like city folk. Why are you so eager to trade with me? Because all the people here are no better than animals now. Dara yells with surprising anger before being overcome with coughing. Wiping her mouth, she continues. Our forefathers lived in the city, like you. Our people love to reminisce about armies, knights, crusades, but I couldn't care less about that. Savages with clubs can fight a war. Only civilized folk can buy and sell. They've all forgotten what trading is. They've forgotten the value of gold. They barter hides for plant roots and go on about the feats of the crusaders. Who cares about them? I don't need help remembering. I have coins and I have things to sell. Now let's trade like proper city folk. Okay. 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 Let's see. Deal. Do you have like a bag of holding? Oh, oops. Let's trade. What do you have? Okay. We may buy some stuff. We may not. I don't need a mace. I'm gonna sell most of the stuff. We'll take 4. Deal. Okay. Some extra potions never hurts, even though we have a lot of good healing sources. Rest. As time passes, your characters become tired and act less effectively. You can see this by... While resting, all characters restore a portion of their lost hit points. Spellcasters also replenish spells. Rest also helps get rid of some conditions. Okay, one thing I'm curious about is my spell book. Okay. We'll look at that in a second. Let's take that. Take that.
Forwards.
So that's basically where we'd be going. Okay. Okay. I'm curious. Fairy fire. I don't want any. I want fairy fire. Cure light wounds is good. Entangle is pretty good. I'll allow that. Although, do I have any, like... Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. And then let's level up our characters, and then we'll wrap up the episode. Okay. Do another level in Druid. Now, nature, persuasion. I'll let myself be athletic. That makes sense, right? Or though, use magic device might be useful. No. Within stride. At second level, you can move through any sort difficult terrain at your normal speed without taking damage or suffering. Nice. I'm also curious.
I will not falter.
What am I... Do I have any, like... No. Okay. See? Let's level up Buddy. Aggressor 2. Yep. Athletics and mobility. I still can't believe he's pretty fucking good at that. Okay. Now... Cancel. Divine Grace. Lay on Hands. Okay, yeah, no. So, I think she should be... She can know the world. World, mobility. And then maybe, I feel like religion also. So religion, world, mobility. But I feel like she needs to be decent at athletics. I know she's like not built for that. So like athletics, mobility, world. But that doesn't feel right either. It should be religion. She's a paladin. But I mean, you don't have to be that good at it. Let's do religion, world, mobility. Lay on hands, self, others. Divine Grace. A second level, a paladin gains a bonus equal to her charisma bonus if any on all saving throws. I don't know what any of this is. Trickery is fine. Trickery and mobility. It's fine. This hex grants the shaman +2 armor bonus to AC. This effect leaves the shaman's skin thick and stiff to the touch. Sure. I'll follow that.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Hex? Wait. Spirit Hunter? We'll look at this later. Okay. Sure, we'll go as an archer. Sure, perception, mobility, and athletics. Fine. Perfect. Precise shot. You can shoot or throw range weapons at an opponent engaged in melee without. Good. Longbow. Good. Sure. This guy has
always be ready for the worst.
Okay, cool.
I am yours to command.
I'm gonna let her do what she wants because I know where this is going with her specifically. Some of it. But yeah. Alright, guys. I appreciate y'all joining me on this episode. I'll let y'all go. Peace.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.